Alright, Alvaro picking up again his super strong glaive. Tasty bacon and me, we have seen this last match day, and I think that was just very good. What do you think about that?
Yeah, definitely Alvaro has shown that glaive is something to be feared, and has shown why so many teams ban the glaive away when they have the option to. Of course, as Don John just mentioned, there was no opportunity to ban anything for this game because it was the third game of this best of 3. So everything was on the table. It is going to be Glaive, Vox, and Catherine versus the Rona, Catherine, and Vox. So the only difference being the Glaive and the Rona on these two teams. We'll have to see which of those two junglers comes out on top.
Interesting start here from the bottom left. The team Dark Angels, it is. They play versus BearsComeback, which is the red team. So they start here going to that camp, and on the other side we have seen Alvaro clearing already again up their right camp, going to the last camp, being a bit faster. Of course, they can start earlier if they go that way, but they avoid a collusion, or they avoid some troubles going on early game. On the lane we see Cloud Raider Vox versus Cloud Raider Vox. Going to talk about that in a few minutes when we can talk about CS, all the stuff which is very important in a mirror of one-on-one on the lane. Hold your thoughts. Like go ahead.
Early gank coming in. It's going to be all three of them jumping onto Yulvin there, picking up the first kill early on. The kill did go over to the Glaive, giving him a bit of an early advantage. Of course, early kills aren't the end of the world. It's not a huge difference in the early game, but it definitely, the mind games kind of get put into play, as you now have to, on the side of Dark Angels, have to constantly be worrying about that jungle pressure.
Especially here, just seeing the skin in the very close view. I like that a lot if you see that from that perspective. Obviously you can't see that a lot if you have the normal game client, but we can play a little bit with the camera angle here.
Just rub it in, why don't you?
All right, 1-0 here. 500 gold ahead at the moment for BearsComeback, the Spanish team here, with the Spanish community star Alvaro. He's a big YouTuber, once again to mention, as we did last match day, just having almost 1 million subscribers, forcing the next team fight.
Yeah, all three members from each side going in. It is going to be the kill going over to the side of BearsComeback, picking up the kill onto Yulvin once again, getting their target. And just kind of showing in those gank situations, Glaive is just so strong.
And he continues going
and still going on into the fight, going underneath the tower, not quite going to get the kill onto Rona. And now it's actually Sarah GK that is in a bit of trouble, but will be able to get out from the turret safely.
So the flare here coming in, provided by, I'm still checking, I think it was Sarah, only having one, and there, yeah, maybe we see the next kill. No, we don't.
Nope, looks like everyone is going to get out of there safely. They try and steal this camp away, and it is going to be going over to Alvaro, but now the fight continues.
So Iker might fall here to Alvaro, which, yeah, is going to happen. Cloud Raider Vox going back here. The jump from Brandon coming over the wall into all three, just maybe saving time. There comes the afterburn and the kill again for Alvaro.
And this looks like BearsComeback, after their loss, it seems to be that we're a little bit upset about that, and have decided to really put the pressure on in this game, already picking up 4 kills, averaging about a kill a minute, which is a very impressive pace to keep.
Alright, establishing an early gold lead, establishing early kill lead, doing everything what you need to do, especially feeding Alvaro here, the beast, playing Glaive. Yeah, that is everything going at the moment the right way for BearsComeback for the next round. But at the moment, they still need to survive, or fight, better to say, this third match, which is a blind pick. This is why we see 2 Vox on the fold.
Yeah, and the big thing that all this aggression and pressure and getting these kills onto Yulvin is doing is you look at the CS difference as actually gonna have to hold that thought. There might be a fight in this bottom.
Yeah, Sarah GK just checking the vision here onto the enemy. Sorry for that one, nothing happened here. And let's continue with the situation going on the left side. No, both teams are just rotating. Brandon trying to get some vision on the enemy. Now good rotation here from the Spanish team going on.
Yeah, they are looking to take full control of the enemy jungle here and invading as 3, looking to really push Dark Angels out of their own side of the map.
Alright, nice fight going on finally. Well, they can't catch Alvaro here with the afterburn. Obviously, way too mobile to do something.
Yeah, so back to the thought I was starting on before is, you know, the big thing that this pressure is doing is you look at the minion scores. You have 45 killed by Zafiro to only 23 by Yulvin.
And talking about him,
my goodness,
just falling.
Yeah, great job there by Dark Angels to actually finally take advantage of a situation and be able to get a kill on the board, getting some more last hits for Yulvin as well, just trying to get him back into the game. He really needs a lot of attention from the team to get caught up.
Alright, Sarah GK here having a bit of a trouble, but since she is the tank, nothing to fear. Tier 0 Catherine versus Tier 3 Catherine. So I like the Tier 3 Catherine. Very special, but concerning the color, I think Tier 1 should be the orange one is more my favorite.
Yeah, we'll have to. I'm partially. I really like the Tier 2 is my personal favorite Catherine skin. Yeah. The Tier 3 is very intimidating. I remember when it came out. Actually, might have to. Nope, they are backing off.
Oh.
Nope, never mind. There they go, going in.
Going in finally. There comes the wait for it. Well done. Afterburn. Brandon falling here as the first target. Oh my God, Vox here, Zafiro, and the first ace incoming for BearsComeback.
Yeah, 7 minutes in. Vox and Glaive both sitting at 3 kills and 4 kills, respectively. Just big leads for those two heroes, and those are the two that you, if you had to choose 2 heroes to give a bunch of kills to, those are probably the 2 you'd pick last on that list. Like, if all the heroes in the game, I'd say those 2 are probably the lowest on the list. Maybe like Akashka might be on there because if she gets a couple kills going, she just becomes immensely strong. But it's, I don't know, they're in a very bad situation right now. Dark Angels are, as BearsComeback is really looking strong and playing like the 12th seed that they are, the not 12th, the 27th seed that they are.
Yeah, exactly. So Iker 310 going for, let's say, a wide range of item builds. Having something against armor, not yet, but a Kinect shield, something against the crystal damage provided from Zafiro, of course, a damage dealer, but breaking point finished on Alvaro together with the reflex block. Well, that is something very brutal. The turret on the lane almost pushed. Just waiting here for BearsComeback. Next rotation going to the bottom. Yeah, no action at the moment.
Kinetic shield most likely going to be being built to go into the fountain, and the hourglass is a little bit. I don't really like the idea of picking that one up. As, oh my goodness, a solo kill in the lane. I completely missed it.
Yeah, same here. I didn't see that coming. Same as you. So, Sarah GK here activating the boots to get in position, providing another stun blast from her. But there is a little bit too much distance between the heroes to get Alvaro with an afterburn, and in the same time, your turret getting destroyed. Well done from Zafiro, backing up to BearsComeback, and Yeah, now Alvaro hitting the afterburn. And from the top, Joven or something like that is joining, and a nice jump from Brandon here to somehow escape. And if Iker can escape, that would be very, very good. Yeah.
The fight is going to continue though, as now Iker and Joven both going very low. It is going to be both kills picked up by the side of BearsComeback, and they are just asserting their dominance right now, getting these kills on the far side of the map from their own base. So really, really strong. They're gonna look to push in this second tier turret. It's Rona is the only one available to defend this, and I don't think that she's gonna be able to.
Yeah, same here. I think this is yeah, nothing you can do. Oh, if she gets taken, that would be crucial, because Alvaro diving the turret, receiving tons of damage, but there comes the Fountain of Renewal. I think some health regeneration, but in the end falling to Iker. And Brandon might fall as well as Zafiro. Maybe they can get the kill. Did BearsComeback went too deep? It looks like this counter ace incoming.
Yeah, going a little too deep, as you just mentioned. This does give Dark Angels the opportunity to go claim the gold mine. It did have quite a bit of gold on it, so they're going to get a pretty solid payout from that. And also leaving Joven in the lane to push in this first tier turret. This would be a huge gold swing in favor of Dark Angels if they can get both of these. There's 230 gold each from the gold mine. And will he get the turret? No, not quite.
Dodging away here, so good stuff going on at the moment for the underdog Dark Angels. They are seated 75 versus BearsComeback X. They are seated 27. There is a world almost in between, almost 50 seats, and that should be normally a 2-0 win. Brandon falling here in the end to Zafiro. They are continuing with the chase. Nice wait for it, somehow placed, but there comes a lot of damage in, I think, BearsComeback. Oh my god, health bar smelting ace.
Yeah, big ace again coming from BearsComeback, and they're gonna pick up another turret now. And the one thing you have to say is that, you know, with being that 75th seed for Dark Angels, they've at least proved that they deserved a much higher seed than what they have. They were able to take a game off of BearsComeback and are actually, you know, despite the fact that BearsComeback are far ahead, they are still holding up against them. And so it's, you know, they're definitely showing that they deserve to be in this top 32. And who knows, with a little more work, maybe assuming this game continues on the path it's going, then I believe if this team sticks together, they could definitely make a strong showing next time.
Yeah, gold miner here getting taken from BearsComeback, and let's continue here with the fight. Alvaro is the target. Wait for it. Great damage, but he's going out of the fight, going in with the afterburn. And the health regeneration provided by the Fountain of Renewal from Sarah. No way that the underdog Dark Angel is going to stand this.
Yeah, that's another ace picked up. 16 kills now. Both minion mines having been claimed, and they're going to push in. The death timers are not that long, so we are only 13 minutes in, so I don't think they're actually going to get any turrets off of that. But having both minion mines picked up means that their minions are going to be constantly pushing into the base, and all they really need is one, maybe two more fights at this point to go their way, and that will be the end of the game. So they're just really looking to finish this one off now, not playing around this time, as they were definitely on the ropes. They were pushed into this third game, but BearsComeback showing that they are the higher seed for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, sadly we have missed that second game, which Dark Angels won. Or was it the first? I don't know, but they won one match, so this is why we see the third match. And pretty good stuff going on. At least they showed that they have a chance concerning how the bans and draft mode is going to continue. But first of all, we might focus on the fight, the wait for it. Glaive and Box picking up 2 and 3 kills once again.
Such a smart play there from Alvaro, using that afterburn to get onto the back lines and pushing all 3 members together so that Zafiro could just use that pulse and start getting the resonance bounces onto every single member of the team, leading to another easy ace. They're about to respawn, but they are going to lose at least 1 turret off of this.
Let's capture here the last fight maybe going on BearsComeback. finishing off one, might finish off another one. Well, no, they are retreating, going back here as 3.
Yeah, a little bit too risky. Again, turrets were just changed in that hot fix a few days ago, so not wanting to risk staying underneath the turret for too long. Just going to go back into the jungle, deny all this gold. The only gold income available to Dark Angels at the moment is the lane minions, because their own jungle camps are just being taken away constantly. And it's really just a suffocating match to play against if you are in that situation. Kraken is up, and it looks like they definitely are in position for it. I think they may just wait to see someone from Dark Angels come and try and check this. As that goes, they're going to go in for this fight now.
Blast Tremor for the silence, opening the fight. Alvaro going in with the afterburn, just providing here, or just getting the kill in the end. Eker might fall as the second target, yes, and last but not least, Brandon is not falling, but going back to the base. But I think we can call this match a GG.
Yeah, only one turret left. Rona gonna try and defend. Not gonna work out. Turret is down. Vein Crystal is open, and that is going to be going down as well. Congratulations to BearsComeback, staving off a big scare to make it into the round of 16.
Yep, I think